Welcome to Language and Literacy Fundamentals, EDU2122. This course explores the fundamentals of language and literacy with emphasis on the acquisition of language skills from birth through age 8, understanding family literacy, understanding the connection between reading and writing, the developmental stages of literacy in young children, and the role of cultural influences on literacy. A focus of the class will be to provide appropriate experiences to support literacy and language development, as well as appropriate assessments for young children. Our text is by Leslie Morrow. It is Literacy Development in the Early Years, Helping Children Read and Write, the 8th edition. These are our instructional objectives for the course. Institutional goals, and our policies. Before the start of the course, please look on the Education Department Resources link on Moodle. There are several policies that are important for you to be aware of. The late assignment policy. Late assignments will be accepted with a 10% per day point deduction. No late work will be accepted after the last night of class unless an incomplete has been requested and approved prior to the last night of class. Academic integrity is very important. Make sure if you are using someone else's work that you cite them and reference them. APA 6 information when you are citing and referencing other work. If you have a disability, it is your responsibility to let me know what the disability is and the accommodations for that. Our online attendance policy. In order to be counted present for a specific instructional week, you must make a substantial contribution to the course at least once during the instructional week. Now, this substantial contribution might be a discussion forum posting, an assignment that you have submitted, completing a quiz or an exam, or any other academic activity required for that specific instructional week of the course. If you fail to meet this minimum requirement, you will be counted absent for that week. A failing grade will automatically be awarded in an online course if you are absent more than once in a course that is 5 to 6 weeks long. The official instructional week begins at 12:01 a.m. on Monday and ends at 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. It is acceptable to work ahead on most assignments. However, posting in discussion forums in advance of a specific instructional week will not count for attendance. These are our topics and assignments and the dates that they are due. Week 1, we're talking about the foundations of early literacy development and assessing early literacy development to design instruction. You have the introduction, chapters 1 and 2 to read. Take week 1 quiz and to complete the discussion forums. There are 2 forums each week. Your initial posting is due on Wednesday, and your peer response is due by Saturday. Week 2, literacy and diversity, language and vocab development. You also have an article review for week 2. So choose an area of interest from one of the following topics, review the article, and respond to it in a 2 to 3 page review. And be sure to investigate that through the focus of literacy acquisition. Week 3 focuses on phonological and phonemic awareness, phonics, vocab, fluency, and comprehension. There are also 2 articles that are on Moodle for you to read, Teaching Phonemic Awareness, Letter Knowledge, and Concepts of Print, Early Literacy Instruction, Research Applications in the Classroom. Week 4 tackles writing, spelling, and literacy development, as well as motivating reading and writing. Week 5 is our final week, which is a very heavy week. It is organizing and managing the literacy program and family literacy partnerships. You have an article to read along with our chapters from our text. Literacy-rich environments is the article. You're going to be planning a parent literacy training workshop. You need to pick one of these topics that are listed for your training workshop. Share how you will invite the parents, describe the topic, include examples of a handout you would distribute and a form you would give parents to have them evaluate the workshop. Describe the activity that you will do with the parents. How will you make accommodation if these parents don't use English as their first language? Or are families who are challenged by factors caused by poverty? Be sure to self-assess any assignment with the rubric prior to submitting it. I want you all to do well in this class. Now, the discussion forum posts, as I said, there are 2 questions for each week. Your initial posting should be written in a scholarly voice, adhering to APA 6 guidelines, and should be in the 250 to 500 word range to receive a competent rating. Now, if you reference a source at the end of your post, it must be cited somewhere in the post. Your peer responses are slightly less formal, but should be crafted to foster further dialogue with your classmates. There are quizzes in the course. You have the 2 assignments in week 2 and week 5. They are each worth 45 points. Here is our grading scale. If you have any questions, please email me at flowersmd@mail.mvnu.edu. I want you all to do well, so please don't hesitate to reach out for me. I look forward to our learning together in the next few weeks. Thank you.